Meet Danny. He and his team are responsible for keeping the workspace functioning at its peak, which includes everything from a well-lit, comfortable, and efficiently conditioned environment to providing space that meets employees' needs and is well utilized. Danny needs to be able to answer quickly and accurately the following questions. How many planned maintenance activities do we have as compared to reactive? How much does maintenance cost at each building? What is our real-time space utilization? And he needs to do this simply with easy-to-use dashboards that he can access anytime from anywhere. This is exactly why Danny uses iOFFICE. Let's take a closer look at 3 of his dashboards and learn more.
The first of Danny's dashboards look at how his team is servicing the employees through service requests and planned maintenance tickets. Here you can see the planned maintenance activities versus the reactive. How are they doing in terms of past due and on time? That's linked to different types of service requests that they offer. As you can see here, it looks like Danny's team has a problem with light bulbs. There's a significant amount that are past due. The dashboard gives him the insights into trends, so instead of waiting on a call, the team can establish a more proactive strategy for lighting in this space. Danny also can see how well his team is doing. It really looks like George, one of his team members, needs some help, as he has a significant number of requests. This dashboard gives Danny the insight to better allocate resources to increase productivity and improve service. Also, Danny may want to know, what are my request activities per day, per week, over the last 6 months? With one click on his dashboard, he has the ability to really dive into the data and look at the trends happening across a building or even his portfolio. And lastly, Danny can see a heat map of all the service requests that are submitted on a specific floor and even a specific building. As you see on the screen, this is where all the service requests are coming from within this floor. Maybe Danny is only interested into the 2 hots. So Danny can go down to the filter, select 2 hot. Now we see the 4 specific spaces that all of the 2 hot service requests are coming from. With these insights, Danny can now take this to his team and they can further investigate why specifically these 4 spaces are having all the 2 hot service calls. That leads Danny to his next dashboard, which gives insight into his ability to look at maintenance costs per building. He can see tickets per product type and what assets may be at risk that he should consider replacing. Danny wants to know more about his at-risk assets. Are there items in his portfolio that aren't performing and have a poor rating? He will want to get with his team and determine if the asset needs to be replaced or can it be reconditioned. Danny can also be notified when any asset has multiple service requests submitted within a specific time frame. This HVAC unit in Houston has had 4 service requests submitted in the past 30 days. This is a good indication that we should do some planned maintenance activities now instead of 2 months from now. Danny really wants to keep track on his maintenance costs per building. Here he can see how much money he is spending on maintenance in Houston and then focus on understanding why costs are so much higher there. One of Danny's favorite insights to check out is his scheduled bathroom cleaning versus actual cleaning. You see, Danny installed some sensors outside the restrooms about 6 months ago. The sensors track how many people are actually using the restrooms. So now, Danny's team doesn't have to clean the restrooms at 8, 12, 2, and 6. Instead, he cleans the restroom when it hits a threshold. This allows Danny to save money on maintenance while also improving customer satisfaction. He doesn't just sensor restrooms, but the entire workspace. Check out his 3rd dashboard, where now he can see utilization from every week, every day, even down to every hour. He knows how often a room or a space is utilized. Now, Danny and his director of real estate can have intelligent conversations about the lack or overuse of space based on exactly how the employees are actually using the workspace. For example, we can see in this dashboard that conference rooms are not being utilized 71% of the time, but workstations are being utilized 80% of the time. Why not create more workstations? The key is that the employees are driving the data so that Danny and his real estate director, Sarah, have the insights to make very important decisions that not only impact the employee experience, but the bottom line. Integration of sensor data visualized on floor maps allow you to see use in real time. I've set this to 7 a.m., but as we toggle through the day, we can see how the space is being utilized over a period of time, and even drill down to a specific space to see the peak times. All this data is tied back to the utilization dashboards that will help Danny and his team productively manage the workspace to achieve positive business outcomes and enhance the employee experience.
Danny is on the go quite a bit. Good thing iOFFICE is mobile too. He can bring up his dashboards along with their insights on his iPad or Android tablet. So now Danny can speak intelligently about key decisions that the company needs to make, whether in his office, across town, or even around the world. If you are like Danny and want to help your company achieve positive business outcomes and impact employee experience, click here.